Finally, brothers and sisters, I want to talk about the dark side of emotional intelligence. If you have too much emotional intelligence, there is another side which you need to balance. Number one, a person with high emotional intelligence can manipulate you. Be careful about that. Some people will use their emotional intelligence, they're excellent at it, but they will use it as a weapon. And this comes from, issues of psychopaths and narcissism and emotionally manipulative people who probably have some issues in their childhood or have come from traumas and things like that. And then instead of correcting and healing themselves, they'll turn it on other people. Sometimes they do it to their children, to their spouses, to their parents, to their friends, everybody. They will weaponize it by manipulating you emotionally, especially if you're a person with kindness. So they strategically manage their own emotions to create favorable impressions and personal gain. How do you know that? When you see them, they're inconsistent with their behavior. Their words are inconsistent with their behavior. How do you know that? After a little while, you'll see it. Number two, they've got too much charisma, too much. Every time you meet them, they're putting on a show and you feel you're always drawn to them. They do something. Number three, they make you feel fear a lot. How do they make you feel fear? They'll exaggerate facts to make you feel the urgency to act towards a desired direction. Number three, they leverage feelings of guilt. They'll talk to you about your past. I know, subhanAllah, you've been through a lot, and in the past, remember, you've stolen everything. Well, I haven't told anyone. Probably told 100 people, but I haven't told anyone. But you can improve. What I'm actually doing is I want more information from you. And I'm guilt tripping you. In case you don't give me what I want, I'll blackmail you. People do that with their emotional intelligence. Number four, they share too much too soon. This happens a lot. I see in marriages, unfortunately. They don't give their time to know the person and ask about them, especially long distance ones. Be careful of them. Talking from a long distance, and then they give too much too soon. Sometimes they can be, so take your time with these people. They rely on reciprocatory reactions, meaning they'll do something small for you and then they expect something in return or more. And then when they don't see it, after a while, bang, their monstrosity comes out. People with high emotional intelligence may become overthinkers. So manipulation, we dealt with it, but sometimes you can probably become an overthinker and they begin to lack authenticity. So you may, your high emotional intelligence may lead you to avoid speaking about it in order to maintain harmony, and then you feel a feeling of disconnect because you're overthinking, and it debilitates you from taking action. So overthinking, you need to make salat, do things that calm your mind and brain down. Go and read about it. Think, okay, am I being rational? Get advice. Number three, emotional exhaustion and burnout. Too much empathy may lead you to absorbing everyone's emotions around you. Number four, it may hinder your leadership effectiveness. If you have too much empathy, you may just want peace and harmony, and so you avoid addressing tough and necessary issues, or you don't say unpopular decisions and difficult feedback because you might hurt their feeling. That's a downfall of it. Number five, potential for compassion fatigue. You drain yourself from constant exposure to other sufferings or your own, and you might struggle to translate your empathy into actions. That's why I say we watch on media all the atrocities and sufferings that happen, and we have to be aware. But at the same time, brothers and sisters, as harsh it may sound, you can't continue to look at it over and khalas. You saw it, you're aware, you're making dua. And then what happens if we continue to look at it, we debilitate ourselves, we start stopping, we say we can't do anything. And finally, it has the potential of other people misinterpreting you. If you're a highly emotional person, especially in families, you may be genuinely trying to help the other person, and then you point to emotions here and there, but you'll get a bit too sensitive, where the other person starts misinterpreting your attempt to understand and manage emotions as emotional manipulation. In conclusion, brothers and sisters, we have to learn to find a balance with emotional intelligence. Learn the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ and read about it. I cannot emphasize that enough. Read the book that I recommend it to you, and do some courses on it. Surround yourself with a circle of people who are positive and are able to give you advice, and don't be afraid of taking advice.